Hey everybody, Mike Walsh here, FocusOrDiet.com. Good morning, happy Monday. Sorry it's been a while. Um, you know how it is, you get too busy with things, and then before you know it, a few days have passed without paying attention to the things that matter. I hope you had a happy Easter, because yeah, it's been a good one, and I know I did. Just coming off of teaching boot camp and doing my own little training session, and yeah, excited for Monday and looking forward to it. Habit Challenge coming up May 1st, and that's all up. Just go on the website, and you'll see it there. Just go to the hello page, or just go to the blog page. You'll find it. You're smart. And there's nothing you have to do to sign up. Just download the habit cheat sheet and go from there. Check out the form. There's a little button for it. It's not in the navigation. You actually have to actually click on the button on the blog post to get there. So let's see. If you're not happy with the discipline or the focus that you've had, or if you're not happy with where you are in life, you have nobody to blame but yourself. So get more focus, get more discipline, get into it, because there's nobody that is going to change it except for you. So get on it. Today's short and sweet. It's going to be the only February, no, not February. What month is it? April 17th, 2017 that we get, so make it a good one. Be well. No, screw that. It's been a minute 40. I'm going to go for the long run here. I'm going for 10 minutes. A lot of me thinks that we shouldn't just say words just to say them, just to hit a 10-minute mark. But one of my reasons for going 10 minutes is to get better with video and to get more comfortable with video. So if you want to stick around, stick around. If not, switch it off now, because nothing is planned here. But I really wanted to focus on today's video. I wanted to focus on discipline and taking ownership for your life, or our lives, and realizing that, like, well, if I don't like where I am, then get to work, because everybody has the capacity to work and to do something about it. Whether you believe it or not, it's just a fact. You have a say in where you are in your life. I adopted that mentality when I think at a young age. I think my dad kind of instilled it in me, but it just got solidified in the Marine Corps and after that. So just kind of never stopped pushing. And a lot of people view success as like, oh, congratulations on your success. Things are just falling into place for you. And somebody said that to me the other day on Facebook, like, wow, congratulations on your success, Mike. And I'm thinking, like, what success? Granted, like, this place is a success. My family's a success. There's more successes in our lives than we realize. But once we get our heads wrapped around that and realize that, like, oh yeah, things aren't too bad. Things are going pretty good. I've held a job for 3 years, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I built a thing out of Legos. Like, that's success. And we usually have this mentality of, like, well, if you don't have a building named after you, or if you're not in all the history books in the world, or if you don't sell a painting for $1 million, so on and so forth, then you're not a success. And that's just not true. The success that I've had has come from a lot of hard work and showing up again and again and again. And I went into this knowing that I put myself into a corner. Like, if this didn't work, I'd be in trouble. Like, I put a lot of eggs into this one basket, and looking back on it, I would do differently. But if I did do differently, then maybe when it got hard, I would have been like, you know what, this is too hard, I'm pulling out. But since all my eggs, or almost all my eggs, were in this basket, I had to make it work. You know what I mean? I had to get good at small business, and I had to keep learning, and I had to move forward, because there was no other way. That was a huge motivator for success. It's like, well, if you make this work, or you don't pay your bills, or you don't, you eat top ramen instead of real food, or whatever the case may be. Like, and when you have a family, like, that's pretty serious. So here we are. I could have always gotten a job or anything. Anyway, getting off the topic. We have more control than we realize, and we are more powerful than we think we are. So I'm just saying, act like it, own up to it, get to work, do good things. You know what I mean? Um, Another thing that I think that we don't pay enough attention to is how much the little things matter. Like, um, you say you're going to do something, however little it is, you just make sure you do it. How you're going to say you do it, how you say you're going to do it, and when you say you're going to do it. Integrity is it's not just a scale, but it's a very slippery slope. Like either you have integrity or character, or you don't, and it's yes, no, and there's just a steep slope. So once somebody says like, hey man, can you da 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 come by this weekend and help me move? And you say, yeah, sure, I'll be there. How many people you got? And they said, oh, we got, like, I got 15 friends that are coming all with trucks and they're going to help me. And you're like, yeah, okay, that'll be easy. I'll show up. And then the day comes and you just kind of gaff it off. You're like, oh, sorry, some other thing came up. My son's sick. Yeah, which I know some parents do that. They use their kids as an excuse. But that guy could be fibbing too, and he might just have you lined up, and it might all rest on you, and you don't know it. So, do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, and things will magically fall into place. I've had to learn that the hard way numerous times, but I feel like it's a lesson worth knowing well about just taking care of people, doing what you can do, and being that crutch that people can lean on. So if that becomes part of your character and your culture, personal culture, then people start to realize that, and they'll think like, oh yeah, Tim, you can count on him for like anything. He's not going to give you all his money if you're an idiot, or if you spend all your money, or whatever. If you have a drinking problem, he's not going to give you a beer and say like, hey man, it's okay, da, 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 da. But be straight with people. Do what you say you're going to do, commit to the things you say you're going to commit to, and move forward. I feel like there's just it's gotten swept under the rug, and it's gotten, people have forgotten about it because it's not sexy, it's not cool, it's not a trick, it's not a shortcut, and in fact, it's the hard way to go. It's a hard thing to I don't know, to live up to your own principles that you have. But once you do that, then good things will happen. I think businesses can adopt that, and they can for sure adopt that from their founder, or from their project manager, or whatever leader. But we all know those businesses that if it's a restaurant, then they give you order this thing, and it's that way every single time, and we come to expect that. And when we order it and it's not, or if it's like not enough, or it's like wrong portions, or just something cooked kind of differently, then we go, oh, that's not how it was last time. Done. Not coming here again. With restaurants, that's really common, but with ourselves and the way we do things on an individual basis, it's almost commonplace to not have consistency in what we do. So I'm just calling light to that. Be consistent. Live with integrity. Man, I am sounding like a dad. Nobody's going to listen to this, and things will start happening for you. So, what else? So that a little bit about the habits challenge. I keep talking about it. I'm excited for it. It's just focusing on just a few things. If you haven't read the blog post, then it's about sleep, learning. It's about fitness. It's about mindfulness, and just practicing a few key habits to get those things in every day. And it's a 30-day commitment, just to have those things. And I'm only doing this one time. I'm only doing it for a month. And I'm not gonna, string it out and draw it out so that I can revisit it and like get people to do it and just bang on a drum that people are listening to. But it's gonna be a one-time thing, and what I hope to do is to effectively instill a few key habits that will help me in the long run do more things, and not just more, but things that I've wanted to do for a while. I'm in my early 30s now, and I haven't effectively done those things. So if you want to be a sharper tool, to get more done, to live a more meaningful life, to have a closer connection with your family, I hope that you'll join me in this challenge. It's going to be work. It's going to be a commitment, but it's only going to bring about good things, and I think it's only going to be an eye-opener, and it's going to empower whoever joins in on me with it. I am low on blood sugar, and I am starting to mumble and stumble, and it's past 10 minutes. So again, today's the only April 17th, 2017 that we get, so make it a good one and be well.